Hi guys, it's Maddie. How you doing? I'm having had a rough night. Sometimes you just my son has a dentist appointment today. He's having a root canal. Excuse me. And sometimes you just got to pull yourself out of bed and say, "You know what? I'm going to put my big girl Wayne Goss palette on today and I'm going to look beautiful doing it." And it's going to be the Pearl Moonstone one. And that's how it's going to come out. I cannot tell you how much I adore this palette. I have the pink, the blue, I have the grays, the pink again on top. I just adore this. That's the Pearl Moonstone palette by Wayne Goss. This is definitely a fast favorite. Now, I didn't really have anything to talk about. Surprise! I thought maybe because I did do a look, I slapped a bunch of stuff on my face this morning. Excuse me. I thought maybe we could discuss what I used. Now, today I mixed, well, I started with Studio Makeup, my primer, that is Studio Makeup Silk Hydration Face Primer. I didn't like it, don't like it, but you try, you learn. Now, I find this ironic. This is called L'Oreal True Match, and I love it. I do, but I have to mix two colors. I keep NyQuil cups. I don't know if I'm the only one that does that, but if you like to add like shimmer or lotion or oils to like mix into and like wear down your, sheer out your foundation and stuff like that, I really dig the NyQuil cups. I hang on to them for everything. But yes, my colors in the L'Oreal True Match are C2 and W2.5. This line, the color range is extensive at 0.5. One of them I was wrong by 0.5. I had to get that changed, but I do mix those. It just seems to work best with the color that I guess I grew into, right? I did do some concealing because I do have the circles today. I used the yellow in the NYX palette and my favorite, Pixie by Petra in the brightening peach. That's under the eyes, under the beauty. That is Wayne Goss. Now, oh, excuse me, after I laid down my foundation, I did set that with my L'Oreal powder. This is the Infallible Pro Glow powder in 21 Classic Ivory. I really like this. I think I've mentioned I like a bit of sparkle, a bit of shine, a bit of something. And this really, if you have to set your foundation, and I don't know why, it's just a really good it's a really good powder for that. And for what I wanted to do is give a little color, a little shape to the face. So I used the Gigi Gorgeous 6 Sculpt Bronzer Duo in Turnt and Extra. Okay, and that was the bronzer. Not bronzer, it's more contour. I don't really bronze because I have a 6 head, so I have bangs. The blush. Now the blush is Patrick Ta in She's So Seductive. This is a really pretty color. I'm very impressed with his blushes. I own 2 of them. The color transfers well. It goes from the pan to my face. It doesn't get lost on the brush or in between or anything like that. It's very nice. My funky little, it's not Handyman, I do apologize. It's Hand Diane Waterproof Cream Gel Liner. That's the pack I got on Amazon. It was 20 of these for $17.99. And there's some of the better eyeliners I've ever used. I can use them on the waterline, around the eye. They're just very nice. Now for concealer, I lay down under my eyeshadow, and a little bit under my eyes is my Morphe in the famous color that I have named 01, Morphe 01. And let's see. Oh, I have something for you, and I have every right to be laughed at for this, and I have it written down on a notebook if I screw up again the pronunciation. Let me look at it. Illamasqua highlighter. It's not the way I was saying it. It is Illamasqua. I practiced that for a good long time. This is the shade, Days. I used Deity this week, another satin pillow, beautiful. This has more of a pink reflect, where Deity had more of a gold, and gold doesn't always work on my skin. I don't know why, because one day I'm cool, the next day I'm more neutral. I'm neutral, I'm warm, but gold and I just, well, I wish, but we just don't have a great relationship in that regard. On my lashes, I am wearing Voluminous Lash Paradise, and that is by L'Oreal. L'Oreal's, really good. Drugstore, whatever. I recommend them highly. This is in Blackest Black. Again, I'm still looking for how to wear more than one coat of mascara. If anybody out there, has the time, the effort, the whatever, I would love to. I realize I didn't teach you guys anything when I asked for a favor, and that's kind of crappy. So I have my lipstick here, which is by e.l.f., and it's called Seriously Satin. The seriously is in Lee. What I do after I put on my lipstick is I let it sit for a bit. Now, this is something from the 80s, so you need a single ply of, I know toilet paper isn't a classy word, toilet tissue, toilet paper, only a single ply. If you have double ply, you're going to have to separate it. You're going to take that single ply, and what you're going to do is take your powder brush. You're going to open the powder that you are wearing that day. Any powder you want. Again, I am a huge fan of the Coty Airspun, as we know. Now I'm going to put this on my lips, which is going to shut me up for a second, and I'm going to show you how I set my lipstick, how I've set it since 1984. Get a little higher. And hot. You take it off, usually you'll have your little mouth print on there, and generally your lipstick is set. I mean, it's not transfer proof, it's not what they make today, but back then, it was great, and it's something I still do today if it's not, a matte lipstick, which that's not something we had back then either, so it's really cool. But yeah, I just, I had to pull myself out of bed and get the Wayne Goss palette and put it on, and only big girls get to do that, and I gotta be a big girl today. I don't want to. The eyes again. I feel bad sometimes for Mr. Goss. He does these releases of wonderful luxury products and palettes, and fools like me get their hands on them. And I just, I apologize to him for that, of course. And again, you want to see just Pearl Moonstone? You want to take one last look at Pearl Moonstone? You do, right? Oh, look at her. Look at her. That is Pearl Moonstone by Mr. Wayne Goss, and that is what is on the eyes. Excuse me, I brought you everything else on my face today, and I guess that's it. Excuse me, it must be allergies. I apologize. I hope that your day kicks ass. You go out there, just kick its ass. Do everything great, and I hope all great things come to you. And I hope that we get to talk or comment. Like, if you want to subscribe, I'm usually here. It's free, Just hit the sub button, comment, dislike, whatever's going on. Because until I get some feedback, I mean, I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what people might want to see. And I know I have to offer you a product, and I don't know what that is right now. I know I was hoping to discuss the Ehlers-Danlos syndrome a little more, because that is something I contend with on the hour, the minute. It is how it is, but, when you have Pearl Moonstone, some days it's easier to get out of bed. So off to my son's root canal, and I hope you have a better day than he will. Take care. It was good to see you. Bye.